play an ass.
Well put. Well put. You're obviously not talking about me.
No, not you personally, no.
Playing a handsome diabolical genius.
You're a snarky ass. I mean, that's fun, right?
No, I think what's fun about playing Deacon is they give me a lot of latitude to actually approach it in not an arch way, but like this. Here's a guy who you know. If the plague hadn't occurred, he might be the life of the party. He'd help you build a shed. You know what I mean? Then the world was crap, but he didn't lose his sense of humor, and just the circumstances changed. And so, and if you have to do the things he has to do to keep the 200 strong going, the West 7 going, if it was always unbearable, if everything was just another chain like Marley dragging, I think there was a moment where it's like, enjoy this because you have to do this a lot. So if at the end of the day I got to enjoy my job, if this is my job, I might as well have a good time with it. The stuff has to get done either way. I could be brow furrowed about it all, or I could go, well, that's the way it is. I didn't make the rules. I'm just playing by them, and I'll have fun playing the game.
Kirk mentioned that the characters on the show are kind of morally ambiguous.
Yeah.
So for Deacon, we've seen his ass side.
Yeah.
What are some of his more redeeming qualities, you think?
What's interesting about what you're asking is I think he sees what he does as redeeming. He keeps people alive.
Right. You mentioned that on the panel.
Right? He keeps people alive. And we compare it to Heroic Jones, who slaughtered people. Right? And you go, I got 200 people that are breathing, eating, and they're well fed. There's food in their stomachs. They have clothes on their back. We got booze. Like there's kids. Like it's. So you go, all right. Heavy is the head that wears the Scab King crown. So I think there is a redeemingness to what he does, and so he does feel absolutely justified. I also think his redeeming quality is he is charming. He can be kind. He can be protective. He's not heartless. He's not. I would say he's a sociopath. He's not a psychopath. He's not crazy hell-bound on world domination. It's like he has to shut some parts of him down in order to do the things that he does, which in this situation was a asset. Was an asset.
Sociopathic Han Solo.
Right?
I just made that.
Who doesn't want to play that?
That was on the panel.
Who doesn't want to play that? That's super fun. Yeah.
So what can you talk about what Deacon's going to be doing this season?
What is Deacon going to be doing? Well, again, because now he had to choose, the devil you know. And so I think and especially in that last scene of season 1, where he is like going, oh, I'm nuts. They're crazy. And so the cycle has begun. Like, what are they talking about? Okay, I think I'm better aligning with the people that I feel most like, which would be Jones. And then we talked about the fact that Cassie, he grew up watching her on television. When he was a kid, he's looking at this beautiful woman who's trying to save us all, right? So here's a kid, and then he meets her in the future, and now he's grown up, and he's like, oh, you. And so I think that's gonna strike. It's gonna pluck a string in a cold heart. Right? So I think that what you're gonna see suddenly him being pushed into areas that he wasn't before, and having to compromise in ways that he wasn't before, because he was the Scav King. He's the leader of the West 7. Well, now he's got to, for the better of everything, he's got to be part of a bigger whole. So, hence a Han Solo. Like, he's got to be an ally. Here's a scoundrel who now has to be, at times, maybe a little altruistic, a little more heroic, and think about people other than just the West 7.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.